even take a third, it still overwhelms him as just to just as just to show how powerful it is. It's just a really strong build. I knew this C+ American player who said like he was C+ Protoss player, and he was like, man, even when I see it coming, I can't stop it. And he was a good player, but like it's just when you get used to it and when you get the build down nicely, it's really vicious. It's so yeah. To you frustrated Terrans out there who are having issues with Protoss, this is fun because you're gonna win games when you get this. You're gonna win a lot of games when you get this down. It's kind of too late and too much has changed to give a build order for the 110, but all you do is you do this. What I did in this. I don't do it perfect, but whatever. 6-fact. 6-fact, 2 add-ons, you pump. You cut SCVs, I don't cut SCVs yet, but you cut SCVs a little bit into it. Make sure you have 2 depots building at all times, sometimes even 3. I definitely don't want to get supply stuck. You never ever want to get supply stuck. If you're doing like 110, it just completely ruins it. Excuse me. So, now I'm macroing, and I'm almost at 110. I'm actually going to do a little bit later than 110 because he hasn't expanded to a third. Timing would be great if I can, if I can push right when he expands to a third, because then he'd been saving resources. Here, he's being careless with goons, which is dumb. And I'm abusing cliffs with tanks because that's fun. And now I lose a few vultures needlessly, which kind of sucks. But so then the goons take out the mines in the bottom right. I'm losing my voice. So that's a clear sign that he's expanding. So I'm thinking, okay, it's gonna push soon. Gonna get ready. Gonna get like one more production round out. Gonna make sure I build depots. It's really good to build depots right before, like build 3 depots right before you do a push, because while you're pushing, while you're microing, it's not gonna be easy to go back and build depots. So like it's good to have stay a little bit ahead, because there's going to be times when you're going to want to micro and macro at the same time, and building depots gets in the way, so it's good to stay ahead like that. Here I am on siege, grab my units. Now I set my factories to shift F2 so I can get to it and set the rallies. I'm going to set the rallies here in a second. I'm just moving out first. There. I'm just about to do it. Here. By using Shift F2 and F3, I set location points, and I'm sending all my factories to right in front of his base. Now I push. I'm literally just like A moving at this point, because that's what the 110 is. It's pretty great. It's like the Terran A moves. So if you've ever been pissed off at the Protoss or like A move rolling you, this is just hilarious. So even though he seems to have macroed off 2 base a lot, doesn't even have close to the army necessary to take this out. Like, he lost too many goons early on. His macro wasn't all that good. To quote most US East players, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So brought some SCVs. Always bring SCVs. 3 or 4 would be great. Gonna build turrets and eBay to float, and eventually some depots, because that's cool. I'm gonna send a few vultures to bottom right to take out the Nexus, which I know is there, because obviously. Yeah. So don't send them all, because then he could like come out with zealots, and I almost sent like too many, and I was like, alright, I only need like 4 there, so because otherwise he can come up with like something crazy and try to destroy you. So here he's gonna try a Dark Templar drop, easy peasy, scan it, unsiege, kill the units, siege back up right away, because he could move in with units right then and there. Now my units are clumped, and I know that's bad. I do fix it quite soon. Just not quite yet, because I'm like macroing and stuff. Now during this I expand, because you have the money, may as well. It's like the proper thing to do. Everything else, get everything rolling. You only need like 2 units to kill that Nexus, because nothing's mining from it. I'm scanning to see if there's any, just in case. I'm scanning to see if there's any carrier tech, ARP tech, anything I have to worry about. It's pretty, I'm pretty alright though. Like, honestly, there's nothing really that he can do to get back into this game. Start that upgrade. There is a 110 push where you time it with upgrades, but I feel it's usually just gotten in the way and slows down the push, so I usually get it after. There's no particular rush for it. Now normally you get the start port when your +1 is half done, because then you'll get your science facility in time to get 2-1 upgrades. So like that's a neat little tip for newer Terran players, is you get the star port when your +1 is half done. So that's nice and fun. So I know Shuttle's out, so realistically he probably has Island. That's cool. He's allowed. It's kind of slow to migrate workers there, and it would have been a late third. So I'm definitely in the lead. Keep macroing. I'm at like 170 supply because my 110 pushed came out like unscathed, which is sick. It's like unfair. He doesn't even have the island yet. Okay, so like yeah, that's pretty easy. So yeah, this is, I don't know, like the FD push was pretty successful. It slowed him down completely. The quicker FD push was great. Playing it out in single player and getting the build down nicely, that helped me immensely in gauging the timings for how many goons he had if he's teching. That stuff, it really came out amazingly. And if you play a game with a plan like that, with a build order like that, then when you do something like, and then go into another plan like 110 push, I mean, it's quite good, despite the fact that I have made plenty of mistakes here. Still quite powerful. So so my third's up. not much to commentate here. He does a mass DT job. That's like, wow. Like, I mean, it's not a bad idea considering, and he goes for like the comsat, but I don't know, like that's so BGH. But whatever, it's all good. It's all good. My third command center is up, so I have like the third comsat. So he's pretty much not gonna, those DTs aren't gonna do a heck of a lot. So it does take out some supply depots, which is kind of annoying. So I guess I can give that to him. Yeah, it contains pretty epic right now. You know what? I think I'm gonna end the VOD now. Usually I like wait out and like wait until the end, but realistically, I mean, come on, this game's over. What ends up happening is I end up like dropping his third with a few vultures, and I can max out with like 2-1 and he just GG's. So it's really an anticlimactic ending, but I think there's a lot of good stuff in there, and it was fun, and I liked that right after making the one VOD, I played this game, recorded it, and I was like, okay, that's an awesome push. I'm glad that I found that. And so Team Liquid rocks for finding me that, and good luck to the future. Now, if you're dedicated about becoming a good StarCraft player, I really do recommend practicing single player, find the good builds, go look at the replays, get the build order down, like per supply, and practice it a little bit. You don't have to do like an hour a day, but practice it, and man, it really, really does help. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and take care.